like for me, I think it came at a young age. I don't know why. I used to watch my dad fold his bills and make them nice and straight, and always nice and neat in his pocket. His cash was always organized. So I always used to try to mimic that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what it was.
All these old Greek timers, man, they would walk around with stacks like
Oh,
this.
they loved the wine, and
they were all ordered
perfect.
properly. Like the
And when it was too big, they got a big elastic.
But you would never grab your dad's stash of money and see like flip it and have like the face on one side and the next bill like upside down with the face there. Never. It was all aligned. It was
No, not my dad. My dad, it was like the stack, lottery tickets, and a comb. Like it was all in there, man. It was just
the lottery tickets were there for sure, but they were in the middle.
Yeah. It all came out. It all came out at the same time, you know.
The comb.
So I'm not really sure how to go about it with my son yet. Right now it's a subject that's not a subject because we've taken away the wallet, so he doesn't ask about it really. He knows he has a stash of cash. So obviously we have what we have for him too. It's just that I want him to be able to say, okay, I have a stash there. I have this much. I can get this. I need this. I want to go buy this. I'm going to take that. That stays there. He wants to bring the whole wallet with him to the store. He wants to act bigger than he is. And I don't want him to drop it and lose it or somebody to rob him. You know.
Well, first of all, like, the question is, at what age do you try to make them understand what money is? How is it used? How to make it
early,
earn it, how to earn it, how to divide it. Like, do you want everything saved? Do you want to keep some for yourself? Like, what is the age where you can actually start having that conversation?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but I can tell you, my youngest is the polar opposite. He could not care less.
Yeah.
He might as well let him wipe his ass with money. He doesn't give a shit. I've told him you have to go to school, you have to learn, you have to get a better job, make some good money, have a decent life. I don't want money. Like, what do you mean? What are you gonna do for money? He's like, you go work. I don't care.
Yeah. He's young.
I want to play. No, but the other guy at the same age, no, he wanted more money. He's like, give me chores to do. I wanted you to pay me. He was thinking like that. Because tell me what you want me to do so you can pay me to do it.
Because at the same time, don't forget that. Before a certain age, they don't understand the difference between 5, 10, and 100. You understand? Like 10 is like, wow, so much money. What?
Grade one usually.
You think they understand the difference between the value of 5 versus 100?
Yeah, when they start understanding how numbers build up, you know.
Yeah.
Chris,
what do you do? Like, well, how old was Gerasimo when you started to kind of implement the mentality?
I don't know how old he was, but I've always had a healthy relationship with money. And just like you guys said, how it was in your homes. In my house, it was a little bit like George's, bottom George. It was super frugal, right? Save, be cheap, don't spend. So, but that was like one part of the equation.
Don't let them fool you.
Yeah, exactly. They overcharged you. Like, you got to go back to the store. Go get that 20 cents back. And it was like that. So, like, obviously it taught me good saving habits. So I did take from that, but don't forget that they came from a mentality of scarcity, right? So they showed you one part of the equation, which was don't spend, but they weren't really, they didn't know much to show you how to make it. Yeah. So the mentality didn't come from abundance. It came from lack. So it was always save because there's not enough money. So I don't want that. With Gerasimo, I don't know how old he was, but I remember always telling him about value. And kids are not dumb. Like, kids know, they know the value of barter, right? Like, they start at school. You want to do at school? I have a chocolate chip cookie. Can I trade you my chocolate chip cookie for your granola bar? Yeah. It's like, you know what? I've had this many times. I value that more. So it's just showing them value. You know what? That things are valuable. Like, I started telling him, you know what? Hot water costs more than cold water. Like, when you take a shower and you're like, there are 45 minutes. It's fine. It's okay. We could afford it. But it costs more. Energy. Be energy conscious. Close the lights. Turn off the lights. Sorry, you don't close the lights. You turn off the lights, right? little things like that. So I just caught myself telling him little things like that. And then now it's obviously it's more of a system. But I just find that we did that topic bad, right? That's what I was saying at the beginning. It's very taboo. Like there's taboo subjects. Like you don't talk around the table, like politics, right? But that's polarizing. I get it. Religion, that can be a little fanatical. You stay away from that. Sex, it's private. But money should be everyday conversation. You should be open about money because you know what? That's the one thing they need. Everywhere you go, they ask you for it. And you're right, George. Tsadrizo, you said it, man. It's intergenerational. That's why poverty keeps going through generations. It's intergenerational, and that's why wealth does the same thing. Because it's what do you teach your kids? And if you teach them scarcity and you teach them save and don't make and money's bad, think about it in your subconscious mind, right? Like, what are we trained to think? We're trained to think that we're taught to think that money is bad. I don't teach my kid money's bad. I tell my kid money's good. I'm not saying that's all you need, and you shouldn't worship it. But
when you say
money's
that,
good.
Who says we have to teach them that? I mean, morally.
No. Well, look, man. Think about it. Look at the sayings. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. Rich people are greedy.
Money doesn't grow on trees is about how you can't just keep spending. You have to make as well.
But what I'm saying is that these things are in a subconscious mind. And then what you do is if you keep telling people that, and okay, rich people are greedy and
really
they're bad.
Think money grows on trees is a bad one.
Well, it's not that it shows that it's bad. It kind of insinuates that
it's scarce.
It's scarce. It's scarce, and you know what? There's a big pie out there, and you got to tell your kids they could go out and get that pile.